I'm here with Brent Searway, who's the Executive Director of Agua Viva Ministries. And we're here right now to talk a little bit about the ministries that are possible with short-term mission groups that come from the United States. Can you give us a little bit of info on that?
Yes, one of the things that brought me to Agua Viva was just the way Agua Viva is being effective in reaching Mexico, combining, working alongside the Mexican church with the American groups. And one of the things that we've tried to always do is take the needs that we see in the community and match them up with the strengths that we see in the American groups. And we've done things as far as like Vacation Bible School, worked in prisons. We've done hair cutting clinics where they show the Jesus film, medical clinics, dental clinics, eye clinics. We do construction, worked in orphanages, and just numerous things that God has allowed us to do, and just reach people for Christ and just love them to death in the name of Jesus Christ.
By the way, my name is Jeff Glavor, and my wife and I are the programming directors here at Agua Viva, and that has to do with inviting and working with American groups, trying to partner with them and finding good fits for interests and skills. And one of the things that I first saw coming here with our church from Reno, Nevada a number of years ago was the fact that we were able to not only do something valuable, but to develop relationships. I think it's one thing to come in and put together a house, and that's a wonderful thing. But I think it's even better when you build relationships. And Agua Viva really does encourage, if we're going to go out into a community and help construct something, it's inviting the community to be a part of it. So you're rubbing shoulders together, you're working alongside, and I think there's partnerships and friendships that develop because of that. It's a very relational ministry, not just a task-oriented ministry. How skilled do you have to be to come and do something like this?
Your skill has to be, you have to have a willing heart and a desire to serve, and you can come and we can just join together as a team and just do ministry together.
I think that's one of the fun things that I've seen in now working with different groups over the last several months is the idea of people bringing in different skill levels and interest levels and finding ways to serve through those things. God's wired us and given us skill levels in different things, and He can use all of those things to His glory and to serve the community, to reach that community in the name of Christ. Can you think of any unique groups that maybe have special skills or needs in coming here?
Sure. One of the things that we've done for many years is have youth groups here. And we're pretty excited this year because we're going to be able to partner alongside Hume Lake and have a youth group, actually a youth camp here. And basically it's people from Tijuana, Mexicali, Ensenada, so many different areas around here, even to the south. And they just come. So many of them don't know anything about Jesus, and we just tell them about Jesus, love them to death. They have a great time. Many times the kids say, I thought Christians were just boring. But I found out, you guys are just normal like us. You have fun, but you love the Lord. And we've also even had the government. They have what's called DEEF, which is the social workers in town here. And they've come and they said, we cannot do anything with this boy. We've kind of given up. We've tried everything, but we've heard that you guys can make a difference. And so they brought these people to us, and they've given their lives to the Lord, and they've gone back, and the people just can't believe. They go, what do we do? And we go, we don't do anything. God does it. It changes lives.
I think the amazing thing too, in some of the different groups that we've seen come here and serve, is the families. It is such a good example to have mom and dad and the kids be able to come down and serve together in lots of different ways. The other thing we've seen in past years and hopefully in future years as well, an entire age group of elementary school kids come down with adult leadership, but come down and serve in a way that only kids can do whether they're doing construction or VBS or sports. They're able to relate to kids on an eye-to-eye level because that's exactly where they're at. To see other groups where maybe someone's skill level might not, or even energy level may not be something that they can do something incredibly physical, but they'll help clean up around the camp, and they'll even come in and serve the group. There's one group in particular that I can think of that the women are in their 60s and 70s, and they'll come in and work half the day, and the other part of the time they go around and encourage the other people within their group and in the camp. They'll leave a Bible verse on each of the pillows where they're all staying, and a little candy. So when the people come back tired from serving in ministry, they've got a little bit of encouragement, a little sweet to energize them as well. So there's just lots of different ways. Another thing I can think of too is that for the spring camp in past years, we've had a youth group come and serve as we do an outreach camp to Mexican kids, and they help do the games and sports. And so they come on basically as like volunteer camp staff. And so we look for opportunities like that as well. We'll be as creative as people want us to be, and we love partnering with American groups. I mean, in terms of statistics, correct me if I'm wrong, I think somewhere around 1,000 Americans a year come through Agua Viva. That's a pretty amazing number, but there's room for more, and we would love to have more come. We feel that it's an opportunity to serve, to grow, and maybe develop some lifetime relationships with people down here that you look forward to seeing year after year. And maybe you write, email each other. It's just a great opportunity that comes with serving. Anything else you want to add?
You know, as I was talking about the youth camps and Hume Lake coming down, it's, you know, regularly we just had like about 200 students coming, but they're planning on having 500, and just being able to partner alongside, I'm excited about it. Each time we have a youth camp, almost every single one of the students makes some kind of decision, either rededicating their lives or giving their lives to the Lord. And it's a great time, as Jeff said. We look for groups that come and help partner with that also. Partner with working in orphanages, in the different churches, and just we encourage you to come serve, and you'll be amazed what God does as you give out. He just continues to fill you up.